Here is one of the most common mistakes that we see immigrant entrepreneurs make. And it's about protecting your money. It's about making sure that your business is actually owned by you and that you're getting all the financial benefits and wealth building potential that you deserve to have as an entrepreneur. So, what is that number one mistake? It is believing wrongfully that you are not allowed to own your business. This is not true. We have done a comprehensive research study of all 50 states and the District of Columbia in terms of business ownership, for example, for registering an LLC for your business. And not one of those states requires an immigrant to have a certain legal status or even a social security number. Why is that? That's because business ownership and registering a business legally all happens at the state level, which has nothing to do with immigration law. It's just simply not relevant whether someone is an immigrant or not. What matters is having listed the owners of the business and having them registered and making sure that those business owners are reporting the income of the business and paying taxes on that income, both at the state and federal levels. So we hope to get this word out that yes, as an immigrant, you can own a business. I was actually just helping one of our students in Immigrant Finance School work through this in our coaching session just a bit ago, where she had been informed that she incorrectly that she wasn't allowed to be an owner of her business, and so her business partner, is the one whose name is on the business to own it. Her business partner is the one who has the business bank accounts, right? And all of that. And she's actually has no legal right to the business because of that. And unfortunately, over the years, we have heard from so many people who have had bad situations because of that, right? You always have to prepare for the worst case scenario. Like, hopefully, you never have to face this. But again, we have talked to many people who've been taken advantage of where there's a falling out, there's a money disagreement, whatever it is. And the fact that they are not actually legally an owner of the business means they get screwed, means that they aren't able to access the money from the business, that business partners, take the money, whatever it looks like. I hope it never happens to you, but how do you prevent that is making sure that you are lawfully an owner in your business. And if you don't have a business partner, right, just like making sure your business is registered also gives you so many benefits. For example, it's just easier to have like open business bank accounts, get business credit card, business loans. It also gives you protection from liability, right? So I'm not giving any individual legal advice. Lawyers always have to give our disclaimers here, but generally, like in terms of legal education, one of the major benefits of registering a business, such as registering it as an LLC, is that you separate yourself and your personal assets from the business assets. So, if worst case scenario, the business got sued, let's say you have like a food business and someone gets sick from the food and has a really horrible health condition, right? Um, and they sue, right? If your business isn't registered, they're suing you personally. A court could potentially go after your own assets, right? Your car, your home, your bank accounts. Whereas if you have a business registered as an LLC, they're suing the LLC. They're suing the assets of the business, right? That's insulated potentially from you. So it's a really important step for protection. And again, this is all at the state level, so it has nothing to do with the federal government. The only part that comes in is in terms of paying taxes, right? Making sure that you are reporting income, paying taxes on the income in the business. So I hope this was a helpful introduction of how to avoid the main mistake we see with immigrant business owners of not having ownership, not registering their businesses. And please know this is something you can do right anywhere in the US. We're happy to help you with it. And we do cover this and provide coaching around this in Immigrant Finance School, which you can check out at immigrantfinanceschool.com. And we also have a master class called Business Owner that walks you through step by step how to register your own LLC. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks for taking the time to listen, and I'll talk with you soon.